Hi. Okay. So today we're going to try fish and chips. And it's a very, very simple thing. We're just going to use frozen fish, frozen chips. I'm going to get those out and we'll talk about it in a second. Here we are. So first, we have two ingredients. I'm just using frozen cod fillets. It's better if you get a named fish, okay, when you're shopping. Get cod or haddock. If you don't mind a thinner fish that you can get sole, but I find the sole dries out. So get cod or haddock. It costs a little bit more. It's a lot better. And the French fries, I use these. These are a good quality, the super fries. These are the straight cut. I think, Spencer, I think you prefer the shoestring. They're the ones that are kind of like the McDonald's fries. So that's the basic, our basic ingredients. Here's our process. We're going to get a cookie sheet. I keep the cookie sheet in the oven. We take the cookie sheet out of the oven. We're going to turn our oven on. We'll see what it says on the box. And you can read the instructions on the box on yours too. So we're going to set the oven. Bake. Okay, so just set your oven for 425 degrees. And you want to leave that for at least 5 minutes or until the oven dings. It'll make a little bing or ping or sound. Sometimes it'll take a little more than 5 minutes. I'm going to get the cookie sheet out now while everything's still cold. Okay, so the fish takes longer. It takes about 7 or 8 minutes a side. Or you could even go 10 minutes aside with the fish. So we're just going to open our fish up. And it's in a plastic bag. The coating on this doesn't look fantastic, but anyway, I'm going to have 3 pieces of fish because I feel very fishy. So I'm just going to put my fish there. You can wrap your fish up, put a twist tie on it or something. I have something like that, some kind of a twist tie. So try and seal the bag back up. You don't have to keep the box. For the fish, you can just throw the box in the recycling or in the garbage. So this is the leftover fish. It's going to go back in the oven. I've got about half a dozen more pieces of fish in here, so two or three more meals. And the empty box, I don't really need it. I'm going to throw it in my recycling. Okay, and we're going to come back in 2 minutes when my oven's hot. Hi. So my oven's heated up now, pretty much. So the fish goes in first, and then we put in the fries after, because the fries don't take as long. Okay, so there's my fish. It's ready to go. I'm just going to pop this in the oven. Use your oven mitts. This is a good idea. Now remember, stove is on or the oven is on. Do not go to your bedroom. Okay, you want to stay in the room, like where you can, in a room where you can see what's happening on the stove, and keep an eye on it if something starts burning or you lose track. So stay in your living room where you can see the kitchen. Stay somewhere where you can see the kitchen. We're going to set a timer. I would say set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, and then when your timer rings, we're going to put the fries in and we'll flip the fish over. So we'll do that next. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes, and I'm going to get my oven mitts, and I'm going to get a spatula type of device. This will do. And what we're going to do, so I'm going to put on my oven mitts. I'm going to get the fish out of the oven. So the first side of the fish is done. We have to turn the fish over and cook it on the other side. You can use the egg turner and the mittens. Okay. And then you just sprinkle a layer of fries onto your cookie sheet. As many fries as you want to eat, okay? But make sure they're spread out a little bit. You don't want them piled up too much or they won't cook properly. So that's what your sheet's going to look like. Now here's a little cooking tip. The fries are supposed to be cooked 5 minutes on one side and then 5 minutes on the other side. If you're feeling lazy, you can just leave them in for 10 minutes and they're going to be okay. They won't be as crispy on the one side. They'll be a little bit more moist on one side. But if you want them nice like they are at McDonald's, you cook them for 5 minutes on one side and then you go back in 5 minutes and flip them all over. And we'll do that today so you can see how that works. Okay, but if you're feeling lazy, you can skip the flipping. So this is going back in the oven now for 5 more minutes, then I'm going to flip the fries. There we go. And you can put the rest of your frozen fries back and seal it up. If you've got, you can get bag clips at Walmart or at the grocery store, little plastic clips or whatever to hold your plastic bags closed. Okay, so clip your fries up, put them back in the freezer. This is in the oven for 5 minutes. We'll come back in 5 minutes and finish this off. Hi, so we're doing the fancy version with the turned French fries. So we're cooking the French fries on both sides. So again, oven mitts on. Take your pan out of the oven. Grab your turner. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try to turn over the French fries. It's kind of hard to get them all to turn over, so just do the best you can. But they are nicer if you can get them to turn over, rather than just cook them all on one side. Okay, so that's good enough. Now they go back in for 5 more minutes, 5 more final minutes, and then this is ready to serve. And that's all there is to it. Okay. Hi, we're back. Okay, so the French fries have been in for their final 5 minutes. The fish have been in 20 minutes in total. First thing I'm going to do is turn the oven off before I even take anything in. Second thing I'm going to do is put oven mitts on, so I don't want to burn myself. And you can see the fries are a little bit, you can tell a little bit if you look at them, they're a little bit crispy, okay, which is what we want. And you can see the fish is a little bit brown. So all we do is grab a plate. The fish might be a little bit stuck to the pan, so you just use your scraper to make the fish loose. And then you just scoop up the fries and pile them on. You may want to grab your favorite tartar sauce out of the fridge or cupboard, wherever you have it. Once the tartar sauce is open, it should be kept in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. And that's true with most things that come in a jar, not peanut butter. Okay, so you can clean your cookie sheet later, but there's your fish and chips ready to devour. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll see you soon.